We'll show you the top things to do in Budapest in this video. Don't forget to activate notifications, like this video, and subscribe to our channel. The third biggest parliament building in the world is the Hungarian Parliament, which is also the largest structure in Hungary. It is likely the most famous and recognizable structure in Budapest. It was constructed in the Neo-Gothic style in 1902, and it is situated on the Danube River. A special system was designed to cool the building during hot summers, where a large ice cube was placed in the basement of the building every day and cool air was sent through a complex ventilation system. In addition to having stunning architecture, the building was also an engineering marvel when it was first built. You can take a guided tour of the Parliament building to see its spectacular dome, which houses a crown that is more than 900 years old, and to learn more about its intricate architectural design. Just remember to order your tickets online at least a few days before your visit because they frequently sell out. Don't forget to pay homage to the Jews who died in World War II by visiting the nearby Danube Promenade and shoes on the Danube bank. Budapest is built atop a number of thermal springs, and since the Roman era, swimming has been a common activity there. Because the custom persisted during the Turkish occupation, Budapest is home to several magnificent baths. Budapest is actually referred to as the city of spas because of this. Székely Thermal Bath, the largest therapeutic bath in Europe and one of the largest spa complexes of its kind, is probably the most well-known. No of the season, enter one of the outdoor pools to enjoy the healing properties of the area's hot springs. While Székely Thermal Bath is open to both sexes every day of the week, certain other baths are only accessible to men or women on specific days of the week. Budapest has a ton more wonderful baths. The first permanent bridge connecting Budapest's Buda and Pest neighborhoods, located on the east and west banks of the Danube River, respectively, was the Chain Bridge. The bridge was one of the biggest bridges in the world when it was built in 1849, and it was an engineering marvel. As you cross the Chain Bridge, take in the technical and architectural elements, including the two lions who stand guard at the bridge's two entrances. From the river, you can get even another fantastic view of the Chain Bridge and take in Budapest as a whole. Take a river bus that is affordable or go off on a tour cruise to take in the sights of Budapest. One of the most significant tourist attractions in the city is the Fisherman's Bastion, a monument that stands atop Buda Castle and provides a view of Budapest. Fantastic views of the city are provided by the monument, which was built in 1902, the same year as the Parliament. The fishermen who resided beneath the wall in the area known as Fishtown and guarded the castle from attacks are the source of the monument's name. 7 towers make up Fisherman's Bastion, which extends the fortress. The majestic and beautifully renovated Matthias Church, which stands directly behind the monument, is of particular historical significance since it served as the site of several notable monarchs' coronations as well as other significant historical events. In Budapest, there are numerous other noteworthy churches, including St. Stephen's Basilica. The historic Hungarian royal palace, Buda Castle, is situated on Castle Hill at a short distance from the Fisherman's Bastion. In the 13th century, the first castle was erected there. With its well-preserved Baroque structures, Castle Garden Bazaar, medieval fortification, and other attractions, the area around the palace, also known as the Castle Quarter, provides a wonderful insight into life in the past. The palace is currently home to museums and galleries. You can visit the alleged hospital in the rock, which is situated beneath Castle Hill. Take the funicular from the area in front of the chain bridge to the top of the Buda Castle for the full experience, or go up there on foot to take in the panorama. The so-called ruined pubs, a group of clubs and pubs with a distinctive personality, are located in the former Jewish ghetto. Pubs and ruins are exactly what they sound like, pubs. The first ruined pub, Simpla, was first established in the early 2000s to breathe new life into the abandoned remnants of the former Jewish ghetto. Others soon followed. Budapest without its ruined pubs is now all but difficult to envisage. Order a beer or a cocktail, sit in the bathtub, look for another intriguing location, or simply stroll around and take it all in. Other intriguing ruined bars may be found around Budapest. A former fortification, or citadel, was constructed in the middle of the 19th century for Austrian forces before Austria-Hungary was formed on top of Gellert Hill. Today, Citadella is a well-liked tourist destination with breathtaking views of Budapest and an outdoor exhibit of Soviet weapons. Visit Citadella at night when all the major Budapest landmarks are lit up for a truly stunning experience. Don't forget to visit the 1947 erected Liberty statue from the Soviet era, which can also be seen from central Budapest. Number 3. The House of Terror. Somewhere in the city, you will undoubtedly find a museum or an art gallery that speaks to you. The House of Terror, a former meeting place for Hungarian Nazis and later for two communist terror groups, is one of the more intriguing museums. The former House of Terror is now a museum devoted to this terrible period in Hungarian history. You can feel the terrors that common people had to deal with during these gloomy days. The majority of the exhibits are solely offered in Hungarian, with the exception of lengthy English descriptions that may take some time to read. Make sure to choose the English audio guide at the beginning. In front of the House of Terror Museum, pay attention to the Berlin Wall Memorial. Budapest is also the location of several outstanding museums. Food is a great way to learn about Hungarian culture. The 3-story Central Market Hall is a food hall where you can see how Hungarian food is produced from raw materials like traditional paprika and wine to finished dishes on the second floor, as well as traditional mementos and other interesting goods. The first mayor of Budapest constructed Central Market Hall in 1897 with the goal of creating a market where only high-quality food could be sold and a central location to serve the population. Even if you're not hungry, walking past the booths in this stunning big hall at the end of the well-known retail street Váci Utca will make you feel as though you're visiting various parts of Hungary. Budapest's primary public park, City Park, is home to a variety of exciting sights and activities. The park provides a wonderful haven from the hectic streets. Literally, you could spend the whole day there. Heroes Square, the Millennium Monument, which includes a memorial stone of heroes and 7 chiefs of Hungarian tribes, are located at the park's entrance. Explore the striking Gatehouse Tower and take in the sights of the Jackie Chapel and Vajdahunyad. Castle constructed in 1896 to commemorate Hungary's 1,000-year anniversary. The park also has a lake, zoo, botanical garden, spectacular ice rink, and various other attractions. Don't forget to visit the Székely thermal bath as well, as we have recommended. In Budapest, there are a lot of additional things to explore. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like the video.